Hey guys, how are you guys? First episode here on the NextGen Success podcast. It's me, Danny, and Michael. We're starting this off so we can show and create content for people to see that we are living proof that we can make it. You know, we haven't made it yet, but we're on the way. We want to encourage young people, not only young as well, but people that are a little bit older, that they are
People in
not
general.
people in general. Correct, yeah. So that they're not alone. You know, that they still have time. They have it inside of them to make it, and just keep on pushing to be successful. You know, we'll start with you, Daniel. Just introduce yourself, how you are, your name.
My name is Daniel. Born and raised here in Florida. Parents from Brazil, families from Brazil, so a little bit Brazilian. You like to call me a gringo, but
Yeah.
I don't think I am. But yeah, no. Do you want me to just go on about my story?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
How I came apart.
Right.
Like you said, graduated super late from high school, barely even graduated. And then, as soon as you graduate high school, it kind of starts to hit you. You kind of realize, like, damn, like, I'm not in school anymore because I don't know about you guys, but I didn't plan on going to college.
Right.
I didn't have any, set
Yep.
career choice that I needed to go to college for. So after I graduated, started working with my uncle and, just was thinking about it every day. I'd wake up and be like, damn, like, I got to go work with my uncle, go scrub floors.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. My back back pain at the age of 18.
Yeah. It's
Right.
not
I
fun.
had, like, my uncle had a herniated disc. I didn't want to end up like that.
Yeah.
And so, I think, like, damn, what am I going to do this for the next 20 years? And so, eventually, good friend Michael here, we went to the gym to hit, like, back or chest or something, whatever we were hitting.
Sauna, bro.
And then we went to the sauna after I was getting there. And then we went to the sauna after the workout, and we were just talking. And you brought up some insurance stuff.
I did.
And you started telling us about, like, or me about how good it may be and how you're just getting started and, the possibilities and then
I was
the
getting my test.
opportunities within it. Yeah, you were on the exam already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you told me, like, yo, I could make $100K a year my first year if I'm pretty good at this. And so, I kind of liked the idea of it, and I had nothing else going on, so I was like,
Right.
you might as well give it a shot. And the opportunity so far has been a great one.
Yeah.
That's the voice crack sucks.
Right,
So we're gonna have
yeah.
to edit that out for sure.
Definitely not.
But,
But yeah,
um,
what about you, Michael?
Yeah, and then got started, and now we're here.
Yeah, man. So, pretty much, I had like a similar story. I graduated high school. I did 2 years at Palm Beach State College, got my associates, and I was working at an Italian restaurant since I was 16. So for a long time, I always knew there was more.
Yep.
I remember coming home one day and I was looking for a new job online. So I got this advertisement from a company called Vector about door-to-door selling knives. And
Knives.
yeah, knives. So cutlery. So my stepdad, Howard Bronstein, he knows a good guy named Chuck Knox, and Howard seen I wanted to start doing sales. So Howard said, "Look, I have a good idea. I'll reach out to Chuck, and maybe we'll get you guys together." So I got in touch with Chuck, and he made me get set up on the course.
Mm-hmm.
Finished the course in about 2 months. I stretched it out for too long because I didn't really know much about it. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know much about insurance. So when I finished the course, I got my license, and then I pretty much started part-time. At some point, I understood that if I could take this on full-time,
Yep.
I could easily make it a career. So what I did was on August 25th, I quit my my other job at an Italian restaurant that I was working at for 5 years.
Bad for you.
And ever since, I've been full-time doing this gig, so not so bad.
So you started back in August. You quit the job. When did you start?
So
insurance?
I quit the job August 25th, but I was doing part-time insurance since I got my license May 5th,
Mm-hmm.
so pretty much last week marks a year since I got my license.
Congrats.
Yeah, man. So, and then I started selling June 4th. June 4th is when I made my first sale. So,
Good for you.
yeah, man, coming up on a year.
Nice, man.
So a little bit about me. My name is Jonathan, for who doesn't know. Oops, wrong
It's all good.
one.
Cold feet.
Yeah, so my name is Jonathan. I graduated high school with 19 years old. I got held back in first grade. Growing up, I was always an athlete, always really competitive, always wanted to be different. I really knew or still know that I wasn't put on this world just to be an average guy. I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. I'm Christian. So I really believe in you are and you become who you want to be, you know?
Correct.
For sure.
Whatever you manifest over your life is what will come, definitely. So after high school, I started realizing what's next, you know?
Exactly.
I was like, okay, now I got to figure it out. I
Yeah,
got
man.
bills to pay. My dad had got me a car, but I have to pay the insurance. And I got a couple of jobs. I used to work at Domino's Pizza. I used to work at Chick-fil-A. I used to work valet. And valet was my last job after I got into insurance. During the valet, I was thinking, I had so much free time. I wasn't always getting cars. And I was like, bro, what am I going to do? You know, like, what is it going to be? Am I going to be a valet for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
I didn't go to college. I knew that there was someone somewhere out there that I could figure it out by myself, you know. So during that time, I got started with wholesaling real estate. I wholesaled one property. I made a couple bucks, but it took me 3 months. I liked it. You can make a lot of money, but I chose something else because it wasn't really consistent. You know, I have to have a deal, and I have to depend on other people to making it happen for myself. You know, but you can make a lot of money with. Excuse me. You can make a lot of money with it. So and then I met you. I talked to you that day when I met you at La Perada with
Not
my
met
girlfriend.
me, but
Yeah,
We
when I
saw each
saw when we
other.
saw each other, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What's up, Daniel? How you doing?"
yeah, we hadn't seen each other for
In a
while.
long time, yeah. And then you're like, "What's up, bro? I'm getting started on this course, selling life insurance." I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "I don't know, man. Michael talked to me about it. You know Michael, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, this opportunity. I'm going to Orlando next week. I'm gonna go meet some big guys in the company. You should try to come sometime." And then he got his license. Fast forward like a month or two, he gets his license. He starts making some money, and I was like, "Okay, Daniel, if you could do it, I can do it. Why can I not do it?" You know. In the beginning, I was kind of sketched out. I was like, "Is this real?" Like,
You never really know.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
'cause some things, especially in our business,
Yeah.
it sounds too good to be true. That's why we are all posting on our Instagrams, like what we're doing in a week, how we're doing, because we want to motivate people. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
that's why we're actually talking about this. We want to motivate people, show young people just like us that they're not alone. You know, I know for a fact, almost 90% of everyone's gonna see this doesn't have at least $1,000 in their bank account for sure, 100%. Because bro, it's hard. You have to really, you have to. Regular people are working.
You have to want it.
Yeah, regular people are working 40 hours a week at like CC's,
Yep.
Domino's, Valet, whatever it is, getting an hourly job. We don't work hourly. We work only commission, and we're making good money. Yeah,
People get comfortable. That's how-
and
that's
it
how I
sounds
feel.
too good to be true. You know.
And the reason we're making decent money or whatever is again not because we're not working hourly or we're doing a certain thing. It's because of the work we put in.
Right.
Regardless of the job we have or how we get paid, it's not going to come to you. You're going to have to work for it.
Definitely.
And then going back to us introducing ourselves and telling each of our own stories and stuff, I think that's something big. Like everyone has their own story. Everyone started from something. You don't know everything about a person. They might have grown up a certain way, a different way, a harder way. But regardless, we're all different. We all have our own stories, and you got to push through it and do what you want to do.
Definitely. You have to really have a why. You know what I mean? You have
sure.
to really know why you do what you do every single day. Because if you don't have motivation inside of you, you're not gonna have motivation every single day. You have to know. You have to have discipline.
Mhm.
So you have to have a why. Chuck taught us that.
Yeah.
Chuck Knox, our manager with life insurance. I know my why. My why. I already explained it to my family, and you guys already know. My why is my family. Like we're not rich. My family, we're not rich
I
at
don't
all.
think we.
Yeah, none of us are
are.
rich. You know what I mean? None of us are rich. So my dad struggles. My dad's been in the country for about 30 years. He left his hometown, Brazil, for him to provide a better life for me and my brother, you know? So I really value that. And after seeing my dad go through ups and downs in life here in the U.S., he could have been in a better position, yes, but he's not. So let's focus on what's really happening today.
Right.
So I want to be able to provide for my family. Like, Dad, you're retired, you know? And I know that's going to happen one day. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You guys know we have to really want it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to really work hard, dedicate, and that's my why. I want to change my history of my family. I want my dad to stop working. My baby sister Camilla, she's 9 years old today.
Happy birthday.
No, she's not. Not today. She's 9 years old like today.
The way you said it.
Right,
sounded
right,
like it was
right.
her birthday.
So yeah, she's 9 years old,
Uh-huh.
and like we live in like a different. We live in a different world. You know, everyone has their own story. You know how your household is,
Yep.
right? I want my sister to be super comfortable. I don't. I want her to have when she turns 15. I want to be able to buy her a car.
Yep.
I want her to not go through nothing. I want her to be whatever she wants. And my brother as well, Jordan Silva, and my brother Anderson. I have a million brothers,
Yeah, man.
but my brother Jordan as well. I want to change my whole entire family story. You know, and that's my why.
I feel like
I want you guys to say a little bit what's your why. You know.
I feel like a lot of people can say that. You know, I feel like everybody says they want to take care of their family. They
Mhm.
say they want to buy their mom and dad a big house, and they want to buy their mom and dad a bunch of cars, and they want to be rich, and they want to do this, they
But
want to do that.
What are you doing? to
But
do
what are
that?
you doing?
Right.
You know, I can't tell you. You guys know. I can't tell you how many people I come across that all they do is really talk. You know, it's like, but they're not putting
It's
in
like
work.
it's like that saying I remember I told you a while back. You got to know the difference between a dream and a plan.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you can dream, but you know that's
Do you-
only a dream.
Yeah. Do you have a
Yeah.
plan?
A plan is to put it together.
Dreams
and
are
to really
good.
make
Dreams
it
are good because it keeps on pushing you. You know, it keeps it pushing you. But a dream is worthless without a plan, just exactly like you
Yep.
said. And with that plan, you have to know you have to do X, Y, and Z to
Mhm.
fulfill that dream. Dreams are something that you're dreaming about. You have to have daily goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and
Yep.
yearly goals.
And hold yourself to it.
Right.
Hold yourself
One thing
accountable.
I'm a firm believer on is why do people obey? Like for example, we work self-employed. You guys know that we work self-employed,
Mhm.
so we make our own schedule, and we respect us three. I know we respect our schedule. When we book something, we're going.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're going. Why do people when they work? Question: when they work for like valet, I'm your boss and you're my employee. If you're on the schedule for 9 to 5, what time are you gonna get there?
9 to 5.
Okay, perfect. And and if you were to transition over to insurance, I'm not saying you. Why do people, when they say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna go to this client at 9 and not go, because they don't respect themselves enough. You know what I
Right.
mean? They respect more someone else's dream. They're the owner of the
Yeah.
valet
helping, you're
company.
helping build his dream.
right, exactly. But they don't respect their own.
Yeah.
So one thing Kobe Bryant said was, I don't know what he
What
said.
Kobe Bryant
I don't
said.
know what he said. I just lost
Kobe
it.
Bryant said
But he
that.
did say something. I'll get that. I'll get back. But yeah, you have to really. I remembered. He wrote a contract with himself in the summer on what he was gonna do, and he signed on the bottom of the contract that if he didn't do it, he would like there would be a penalty. But everything he wrote on that contract, he did.
Yeah.
Because he signed on the bottom and he respects himself. So I think not only us, but everyone should respect himself enough, more even if not more than someone else's dream,
Yep.
someone
Yeah.
else's industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and going back to what you were saying, like of the difference between jobs that are you're employed by an employer, and then the self-employed, what we're in. There's a lot of pros and cons to being self-employed. Like, yeah, you make your own schedule,
Yeah.
but it's easy to going back to what you said. You know, have an appointment and choose whether or not I want to go to
Right.
it. Oh, maybe I want to sleep in because I don't have a boss. No one's gonna tell
Yeah.
me. You know, where are you?
Yeah.
I can just skip that 9 o'clock and again, if you really want it, you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Work
definitely.
for sure.
So yeah, this will be just like the first one. You know, we're just getting started. This is the beginning of a big project we're looking to get.
Mhm.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting or sounding different. I'm trying to be as humble as I can. You guys know who I am. But I just want to I just want to show people the opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
I want you guys what I love like on my TikTok. I love seeing inspirational stuff.
Mhm.
I love seeing people like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's like get up out of bed. Go make it happen for yourself because no one is.
Yeah.
I love that. So what I had a couple of thoughts in the last couple of months with them as well. And we were thinking like, okay, if we like it so much, there's definitely people that like it
There
as
is.
well, you know?
Yeah.
So
It's-
let's start to do that.
Yeah.
So our goal is really just to inform you guys that you guys are not alone. You guys can make it, and to just like inspire, encourage.
And start as young as possible.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
start to
because time is going by, man. I'm 21 years old. You guys are both 20.
work now, relax later.
People that's
It's-
another thing. A lot of people are going to college. We did not. None of us went to college. We are
No reason.
self-employed.
Yep.
We're gonna be ahead of those people that are in some. Some are gonna be doctors, lawyers. So let's see how that happens. But you know what I mean. Most people really don't. Like my stepdad, he didn't use his college degree.
Yeah.
Like you got a piece of paper, diploma. Congrats, 4 years university. Good for you.
Congrats.
I bet you had so much fun in parties. I bet you did a lot of crazy stuff. You lived the college experience. How much money do you have in a bank account, or how much do you owe to the bank?
Understood.
Right.
I feel like it's also back to what you were saying about like how it's easy to just say, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this. You know, like I'm not gonna go to that appointment because I'm too tired. I feel like you hold yourself more accountable when you have more people around you.
Right.
You know, like when I'm competing with, you know, guys like you and you know, Chuck Knox, and it's like I'm not like because all of us are competitive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So it holds ourselves to a higher standard. It makes us want to go get it more. You know,
Definitely.
it makes it a lot harder.
A friendly competition, you know, because every single week we sell insurance. I want to be the highest producer in the leaderboard. Not only you guys, everyone on that app.
Right.
Chuck, Dave, even Jared. If he starts submitting, I want to start.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, because
man, I hear you.
I want to be the best I can be, you know, in anything I do. And just like you guys want to be the better than me.
Yeah.
But it's a friendly competition. At the end of the day, I know that I can call you or Jared or Chuck or Dave and have them help me. Like, I need this done. I need this question answered because they will be by my side. We're a team, but it's
like
a
the
friendly
questionnaire
competition.
earlier. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, if you need help, I'll help you.
Definitely, man.
You know?
So this is I genuinely thought this was an amazing first episode that we're getting finished here.
We got
This
Chuck
is-
Knox coming on.
Yeah, we got Chuck's coming on. We're gonna talk about a little bit of insurance, and man, this is just the beginning. I'm happy to be
beginning.
alongside you guys. Who would have known growing up together? We have in high school and middle school, middle school and high school together, all of us.
Yeah.
Who would have known we'd be here right now with 20 and 21 years old, starting a little podcast, having some fun, creating some content, and man, it's gonna be a long ride. We're just getting started. I don't even plan on being rich, you know. Like obviously that's the end goal. Like retire my father and my parents, and being successful. But it's not only about money. It's the journey we're about to go through. You know, we're in the beginning of our early years.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna go through a really big journey with ups and downs,
Yep.
with a lot of failures, a lot of success. But we have to always know what's our end goal, and we're gonna have to go through this. There's always gonna be a mountain in front of us that we're gonna have to get over. You know,
There's no success without failure.
exactly, and risk too. Another thing is risk.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to risk it and
Risk
make it for
reward.
ourselves. But I'm happy to be with you guys. This is just the beginning, and let's get it started, man.
Yeah.
Slowly